think I'm gonna give you a little tour, a little house and property tour. I kind of want to show you what you can get for roughly $500 in Sweden. Let's show you around. Right now I live alone here. I moved in here 1.5 months ago, roughly. And my husband Kevin is coming in less than a week. So I'm really excited for him to come finally. And well, yeah, right now this is just me. And that's maybe why I talk so much. Welcome to our humble abode. Yeah, this is the winter garden. It's really nice when the sun's out, even though temperatures are low, but the sun heats this thing up so much. And sometimes I just open the door to like let the heat from here come inside the house, because sometimes the house is colder than here, but only if the sun is really hot, which is probably not gonna happen much anymore. Yeah, this thing is nice. I hope. I don't really trust it, but I really like this little room. I mean, I have changed things up a tiny bit, taken a few things away. For example, this thing. I don't know where else to put it. It's so big. I'm just putting it somewhere where I don't really see it. And this, I mean, I don't know, that's okay. Then there's a bunch of little solar things, which are cute. I don't know how much longer they will work. This is kind of nice. I might put that inside. And welcome to our cabin. I love how big this space is, and I hope we're gonna dance. You can have a whole like aerobic class here and just like dance and do all the things. It's awesome. I love it. Right here is the bathroom door. This is the little bathroom. I mean, I'm glad there is a bathroom. It's really cold in here. That window doesn't really close very well. I think there is like a little ventilation thing, but I don't know. The shower situation is a little bit odd, but you know, a toilet and a washing machine. It's really, really nice and luxurious. This is our lovely water heater. It's the only one for the house. Yeah, the shower situation. Yeah, you kind of have to do this every time. And this is a very crucial part of taking a shower. You would think like, okay, this is enough, but it's not. That's why I have this thing, because here it like always goes underneath the washing machine. And so I thought like if I make it a little heavier, that would help. And it did help at the very beginning, but now it just does it anyway. So you're done with the shower and then you kind of have to do this everywhere and like do it here. I also had to get this hand soap because the hand soap that was in here so far just didn't look good. I don't know, I feel like this makes such a difference already. I'm gonna insert an old picture. This is the lovely, lovely living room. I just love this open concept and just this much space. Our previous living room was like, I don't know, 8 square feet or something. So this is amazing. I also had to buy a yoga mat because this is just perfect to work out. So this part of the living room did look a little bit different before I changed some things. I know it's silly. I had to buy new cushion covers from IKEA, and we're just gonna bring them to the States. Most important piece of furniture, you could say. Fire glove, fire starter thing, kindling and some ash. I am very, very grateful for it. What a lovely couch. I'm not on here often enough, I feel like, but I will be. I know when Kevin comes, we'll have a lot of cozy nights. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have not turned the TV on once. There's also a DVD player, which is nice. I bought one DVD so far. You can buy them for like $1 at the thrift store. And here we have our spare room that is not used. Well, okay. Recycling, but partially like things that we might want to burn. The fire corner. I really, really, really love this tapestry. And I'm kind of sad that this tapestry is not in the main bedroom. It's so cute. Well, and this is the workstation and food station. This is where I sit. It's right by the heater. There's a little radiation heater thing that I have on right now, and anytime I don't have a fire, basically. It's a nice big table. It also looked a little bit different when I came here. I have the perfect view to the birdhouse, and I can just always check out what the birds are doing. Such a bully. I also kind of surrounded myself with candles here in case I'm cold, and I think candles are like an essential part. Also just to make it more cozy. I bought this pretty cool candle holder. Really like it. I also use matches. This is like an old school match brand from Sweden. Probably 30 years old, the way it looks like. I got it from the thrift store, by the way, for free. Kitchen is right behind me, and this is the bedroom. So yeah, interestingly, as you see, there is no doors anywhere here, except for the bathroom, of course. But at least there are little hooks here so that we can do this. It's not really that necessary, especially now, but it was necessary when I just got here and when the sun was rising pretty early still. Unfortunately, it has 2 separate beds, and you cannot move them together because they're like installed. And I'm curious how Kevin will do, because he's a bit taller than me, and he will be too tall for this room, so I don't know how he will do it. I hope it's gonna be fine. We have 3 sheets. The problem is, if you have to do laundry, it's gonna take a day at least to dry. More like 2 days, and I don't know. I think it's smarter to have like a backup, especially if we both want to wash our sheets at the same time. Then that just wouldn't work. It's nice to have like a nice bed sheet, right? It doesn't give me any cozy vibes, so I had to buy a new one. So I bought this at IKEA the other day, and I'm gonna do it today. It's currently 13 degrees Celsius in here. This is pretty nice. It's like fully blacks out. I'm not a big fan of this tapestry. It doesn't really make sense. It's far from the coast. As for storage, it is a little bit tough. So there's some room in here. When Kevin comes, it might be a little tight. And then of course we have this. This was empty. But these things, they were all full. I'll probably put some clothes in here. And I bought this bin at IKEA. This is the lovely little kitchen. It doesn't really need to be any bigger. I mean, okay, so far it's only been me cooking here, but I really like it. It really has everything you need. Like, this is what I need most. I drink insane amounts of tea every day. Interestingly, like, it's very low, and this is like weird. So Kevin will have a heck of a good time cooking. This is a little bit higher, which is nice, but yeah, this is very low. So glad to have an oven again. Oh! There's an echo in there. Able to do kind of everything you want and bake and make pizza every day. I'm actually gonna have pizza tonight. Chanterelle pizza. Being able to do dishes with warm water, oh my god. My baby, this fridge in general, it's like a brand new fridge. She just bought it in June, and but also this freezer bed. Just a quick peek. Lots of berries. Ta-da! So new, it's so gorgeous. I have to be careful not to break anything. My tea collection. Now that you've seen the inside, let's show you a little bit around the property. This is the closest neighbor that is never here. And this is a little property 360. This is my cute car. And yeah, so that's an overview. And I'm gonna show you all the little cabins that are here. Those are all the berry bushes, and I found so many more hidden red currant bushes in the back of the property, which I was really stoked, and they're all in the freezer now. I'm doing a lot of conserving things just to have something fresh and nutritious for the winter, which is coming in a few days. Today is October 4th. I mean, you can't really deny that I didn't film this in the correct order after this last video. Fall has been here for maybe 2 weeks or so. Like, it's a very short time. Don't mind the dogs. It like came within a week. Oh, car is coming. I better pretend I'm not filming. There's usually not too many cars driving by here, but there's still a few houses that way. This is the pond. I did mow the lawn once, and now it's like, well, does it really matter? I don't know. I could make a nice leaf pile. There's a lot of decorative little things here. I don't even know if it works. So the house is high up, and I don't know, there's like flaps, and one flap is held up by a snow shovel, which I'm probably gonna have to use, so I don't know. I don't know why. And also here, this is the bird tree where I watch all the birds and all the berries that I actually wanted to use to make something out of, but the birds are getting to it, and of course they should. I do occasionally feed the birds. How does it look like right now? Oh wow! This is the back of the property. You know, some more room for things, especially for mushrooms to grow. And more like random bird houses. And yeah, from this side, this house looks like a classical Swedish house. Here are some sheds. This is the wood shed, or one part is the wood shed, the other part is, I don't know, there's something in there. So yeah, I mean, it has some wood. We don't really know if it's gonna be enough for the winter, but we will just get more if it's not. I did a whole makeover. This is gonna be a separate video. Very important stuff. Winter tires. And then just, you know, some stuff. I don't know. Gotta put these puppies in probably 2 weeks. This is the greenhouse. I don't know what this is. Maybe a repotting station. I've been in there once to get a pot. This is a snow tool that I'm gonna learn how to use. An ash bin. This is another room that I don't know if I've looked in there yet. It's probably really sketchy. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I found Santa! This is the shed for the big boys. Can you see? Yeah. This little puppy that I have used And this is a snow shovel thing. That'll be interesting. This is the playhouse, as you can tell. Do you know this thing? It's a comic called The Moomins.
They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins.
I really love this show. I don't know if it's famous in the States or anywhere else other than Europe. I tried to open this many times, but it doesn't really work because I don't know. It just doesn't open. And this is the final cabin. I think this is like the guest cabin, and it's an actual like livable cabin. I would think so, if it wasn't for all the shit that's in there. Gotta have some space for the unicorn. There's an actual bed. There's a few fishing rods, so Kevin might use them. And this is kind of the mushroom corner, like this side of the property. There were so many mushrooms. Ah! Too old. Okay, that's it with all the little cabins or sheds. Let's feed those birds again. I guess you can imagine what this is. I have to check for the level of septic regularly, and if it's getting too high, I need to call a company and then they pump it out. So you like unscrew this here, take the lid off, and like you could fall in there. Like you could drop a body in there. This is another cute little side of the house. I haven't really been here much since it's cold, but isn't the sound of the rain lovely? It's so much more dramatic here, so when it like is actually pouring down rain, it's so loud. I'm really happy about this little place here that we have. Unfortunately not for like super long, but we're just gonna cherish every single moment. I mean, Kevin is not yet because he's not here yet, but I definitely am. There are some quirks here for like little things here and there, but it's totally fine. It's absolutely luxurious compared to what we used to. We have fast internet too. Sweden has been really good with installing fiber, like very early on. Unfortunately, it's not like our own, so we can't do like any major changes because there are definitely some things that have so much potential for being a summer house for the owner. I totally get it that it's not really worth it, like putting too much time into this for like us kind of eventually maybe wanting to buy something like this in the future, hopefully the near future, who knows. You know, I just see so much potential, like all those little sheds there. You could do so much. I guess we'll just enjoy not having to do anything and just enjoy this area. It's really cozy here also, like when it's dark and when the fire is on, you light some candles and it's just, what are we paying? Around 400 euros, which is for the cold rent, and so in the winter it can be $100 to $200 for electricity. That will be added to it, and whenever you have to empty the septic tank, that is gonna be another $170 once every 2 to 3 months. In the States we would have looked at having to pay like probably $1,700 to $1,800 per month for an apartment, like not for a house, and you know, something kind of probably more urban, not with like this huge property and not in this gorgeous area. So this is just so much better and so much just better suited for us right now. We don't really know what the future holds. We'll see. We'll take it step by step. It was like a wild idea to just go here randomly, spontaneously, whatever, but I am really not regretting it 1 second. There's a lot of people in Sweden that are renting out their summer cottage, and some of those only have outhouses and no running water, but then the rent will be even cheaper. But a lot have everything you need, like this one. In Sweden, it's kind of normal, I guess, to have 2 properties. You know, one kind of like for everyday living and one summer living, and it's very interesting. But also the prices here are just really cheap. They also do more long-term rentals, but also like more short-term rentals throughout the summer. That's also what some people do. Some people have multiple summer houses, I think. So it's really, it's a mixed bag, and if you're curious to try it out, definitely do it. Just be wary of the whole car buying process and like the bureaucracy that goes into that. So that might be a little tough, especially if you don't know anyone. Thanks so much for watching this.